What's going on, everyone? Mock exercise, a mock pandemic. Can you believe it? Once again, they are tipping their hand that this is all controlled, indeed. Okay, hold on. Let me shout out this live on Instagram and whatnot. Charleston White says space is fake. We've been saying that. Yo, Swing, what's flopping, man? How's it going in Florida, dude? I was just talking about Florida with my friend the other day, yesterday actually. That is, I'm sure many people so as you can imagine, my friends are on the same wavelength as all of us. And we're talking about the grass is greener, going somewhere, fleeing countries, going to a better place and whatnot. And, everywhere you go has something going on. Nowhere is exempt from the Illuminati plans. But Florida is full of a lot of freaking good people, and it was leading the world in the fight against the during 2020 when it was a total shitstorm. So it was the topic was Florida, man. Anyway, Florida is chill. If you're from Florida right now, comment below, guys. We're live on Instagram, real quick, shouting out the live. Shout out to Desiree, the secret Masonic victory of World War II. I'm going to check that out, Desiree. Can you? I can't click that link, Desiree. Can you send that to me on Instagram? What's going on, everyone? So the Australian government did a mock exercise last year in May about what would happen if there was a energy disruption. Of course, they didn't really prepare much worth of shit because they didn't get any bunch of fuel stored. So it makes no sense. They did not do a very good job preparing. The first thing you'd think about preparing for an oil shortage would be maybe storing some oil. But no, that didn't come up in their preparedness plan. So listen, yes, we're going to describe how they faked the moon landing, and we're going to discuss the entire situation about that. But listen, guys, we are live on Rumble right now where we can discuss freely, where I don't have to bite my tongue and I can tell you the full story of what's going on. Shout out to Montana, dude. I was just talking about Idaho yesterday, actually. Okay, listen, come to Rumble now. It's at the link in my bio. The link in my bio goes to Rumble. Rumble is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. Come on over to Rumble now. We're doing a deep dive on this crazy, shocking Illuminati plan. And if you make an account on there, you can comment and join the conversation. All right, I hope to see all you guys there. Much love, everyone. Florida first to get flooded. What do you mean? Do you mean because it's close to the ocean, or are you making a joke about climate change raising the ocean levels kind of thing? Or let me know, Swing. Do you mean they could try to flood it? Yeah, I guess they probably could try to do that. North Idaho. Shout out to Desiree. Freaking right. What a good spot. Really, Desiree? Oh man, North Idaho. I can only imagine. It's literally 5 hours long. Well, Desiree, I watched that 12-hour documentary. I watched a 4-hour documentary on nukes being fake. Yeah, Desiree, just send me the link on Instagram and I'll click that. I want to check that. Or I'll just type it in right now, Desiree. Hold on a second. Secret Masonic victory of World War II. I'll check that out. I'll let you know my thoughts there, Mrs. Desiree. Shout out to Desiree, guys, and shout out to also Mr. Asher. What's going on, Asher? And then who said something? Jesse said, "What's up, Michael?" Hidden History said, "Chalk for the win." I can tell you this, dude. We did a deep dive 2 days ago on heirloom cacao, and it turns out there's about 1,000 more benefits to it than I actually previously thought, including the stem cell thing, that it literally makes your DNA or your body turn on new stem cells, turn on the production of new stem cells. It's freaking shocking, man. And that goes, you don't have Instagram, Desiree? How the hell do you even find me then? I guess you could have found me from TikTok or from Facebook. Desiree, did you come from Facebook? Shout out to Desiree. Yeah, that's true, Swing. They, quote unquote, could easily flood Florida. How though? Low elevation. Yeah, but you mean like with okay, you mean just with like a Texas style flood like they just did last year, right? Where they dumped 1 trillion gallons of water in one spot. Yeah, they could flood Florida, but I mean, wouldn't it just run off right away, land back in the ocean, and it all be good? Like maybe the Texas problem is that it was so far inland, it had to travel so far to get to the ocean. But Florida, if it just rained a shitload, the water should just go out. No, I don't know. Let me know. Swing. They could also like bake you guys. Like they could drought Florida. That I would be more. I would. I mean, both are concerning. No matter where you live, you got to think about what the Illuminati could try to do in your area. If you're in Northern California, watch out for fires. If you're in a region that they're flooding all the time, you got to watch out for that. You know, it's shocking. But yeah, if you were worried you'd leave, exactly, Swing, you're surrounded by dear awakened souls, or at least many of them, 100%. Shout out to Corpus Hermeticum. He said after 3 months of taking chalk, he feels medically, well, I should say, let's call it mentally untouchable. Thank you, Shane. Shout out to Corpus, man. Corpus, I think of Corpus Christi. I wonder what Hermeticum means, but shout out to Corpus, who's loving his freaking chalk. And guys, today on this live, we are giving away, I actually heard it was 2 or 3. We're giving away 2 or 3 bags of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, the chocolate powder. You're going to freaking love it. It boosts your stem cell production. It's super good for your DNA. It detoxes you out the yin yang, and it also increases your gut microbiome. Certified heirloom, certified organic. That's so it's genetically tested to be the original OG cacao. The way the deal works, it's first come, first serve. I just put the link in the chat that goes to chalk.com, CHOQ.com. Click that link ASAP so you get bumped first in line. If you go to chalk.com and you put one of the male or female vitality stacks in your cart, which is a potent combination of shilajit, ashwagandha, Irish moss, or shilajit, ashwagandha, tongkat ali. That's the male stack, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. You're getting a ton of adaptogenic superfoods. You're going to decalcify your pineal gland. And if you place your order with the subscription with the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, you get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, you're going to get the free $100 bags of chocolate, or $100 bag, rather, of chocolate powder if you're one of the first 2 or 3 people. So male or female vitality stack in your cart, discount code 44LIFE on the subscription. Boom, bang, bing, place your order. You get the freebie, 1 gigantic pound of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia included in your order. I just got a notification, or rather a message, that there's a bunch of people on the site who just went to it from that link. Click the link ASAP. Get your orders. 2 to 3 bags of lit today max. A little micro Saturday live stream. But shout out to Corpus, who's loving taking his chalk. We call the 3 months the 90-day chalk challenge. So if you are taking it consistently for 90 days, you will feel like $1 million, and that's what the clinical studies are based on. Desiree said, I've been following your short little connected consciousness vids on Facebook for a few years and started up my Rumble again and was stoked to see you had one. Wow, that's interesting, Desiree. Like that's got to be the most lowest odds way that someone, like the vast majority of people on here are from Instagram. There's also a micron of people who are from TikTok. But you went on Facebook, saw me there, and then typed me on in Rumble. Like that's so interesting, Desiree. That's actually divinely and godly is what it is. The channel for the videos was Creeper Status too. Shout out to Desiree with her Creeper Status, creepy channel name. She said, oh, also I have something going on. Oh, really? Wow. Desiree is, okay. You know what, Desiree? No, listen. You're not just attributing that for fun. If shilajit's a hormone optimizer, type in this, Desiree, because I'm not going to type it in because I don't think we're even allowed to talk about this, but type in shilajit benefits for like female cycle or something. I guarantee there's some studies that we don't even have on the site that we have never even talked about or heard about, but I'm sure if it's a hormone optimizer and that whole thing is all about hormones, then yes, that's freaking awesome, Desiree. Beautiful to hear. And fertility rates going through the roof. Isaiah said, yo, blessed rest of day, everyone. I'll rewatch stream later. Got to get stuff done. Shout out to Isaiah, man. Do you think Neuralink is Mark of the Beast? So, Rob, I think there's going to be a government Neuralink. I don't know that Elon Musk's Neuralink is going to be the Mark of the Beast. I think it would have to be more from a government thing, but maybe he would mass produce it. But I don't see governments mandating Elon Musk's product. You know what I mean? like, I don't see that happening. I think it would be something else. I think his is the thing to get us excited about it, just like Bitcoin is to get us excited about, cashless digital currency, no cash kind of thing. When the real thing is going to be like a government central bank digital currency. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I do wonder about that, dude, about how they're going to try to do that. Corpus said, all anyone really needs is the female stack and the Chad mode. After taking the female stack and Chad mode for 3 months, I added the lit powder to my subscriptions. Shout out to Corpus, who's loving her female stack, Chad mode, and the lit powder. I think she got one for free, so she knows that's so delicious and amazing that she wants to have more of it. Shout out to Corpus. I love to listen, Corpus. When I come on here and I say clinically studied, boom, bang, bing, people can think like, is that mundane or is it legit? This is what I'm talking about. When you get it into you consistently, you do receive the clinically studied benefits. Boom, bang, bing. Hold on a second. Someone just got a stack. How many minutes? This exact minute, someone just got, I think, 2 stacks. Is that 2 stacks? At chalk.com, someone just got a male or female stack, or maybe both of them. Congratulations to who just got the first bag of chocolate powder included in your order for free on the live. Holy crappers, that was quick. 3 lit, 2 left, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, stimulates stem cell production, super detoxing, and delicious. You can eat it by the spoon dry. It's freaking amazing. Ask Corpus about it. She's taken the female stack, the male stack probably too, the Chad mode, the lit. I can't talk about the Chad mode. We're running low on it, and that's not even like a secret way to get you to go get it. Like, no, I'm serious. We actually don't have much Chad mode, so I'm not supposed to talk about it. Louis Sine said they're already working together with Elon to force electric vehicles on the world. Well, I don't know that they're working. I mean, yes, like, yeah, you're right. They are. They're telling people to go electric, but I still think there's going to be like, I don't know that Elon Musk's vehicles will be the thing that power the transportation of 15-minute cities. Maybe, but I don't know. By the way, guys, the third one in the female stack, thank you, Swing, for reminding me. The third superfood in the female vitality stack, which Desiree is taking and Corpus is taking, is the certified wild-crafted Irish moss, which has the full matrix of minerals. It binds to heavy metals and free radicals and excretes them out of the body. It massively increases lung function. It is a freaking superfood, and ours is wild-crafted because you don't want to get the farmed Irish moss from the Caribbean that's full of microplastics. Yeah, exactly, Desiree. I love that about Desiree. She says the Facebook videos are so short. I was like, there has to be more. Well, I know, but some people are like, I love the short videos. I love my dopamine hit. And my freaking dopamine receptors are frying out of my brainstem because I'm staring at short videos all day, scrolling. Doom scrolling, they call it. But that's awesome, Desiree. Yeah, this is like long form for people who have an attention span, for sure. Shout out to Desiree. Chocolate is a must. Shout out to Ish. I think like every single person on here is taking chalk. Hold on a second. Far North fan is. Swing has a whole cupboard full of chalk. Ish is taking it. Desiree is taking it. Corpus is taking it. Rob, I wonder if Rob's taking it yet. The male stack boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. Jesse Shirley's taking it. Who else we got? I think Lou Sine is new in here. Shout out to Lou's. Crystal, I think, got a bunch of chalk. She said, hello from Northern Ontario. Crystal, how north? Wait, Crystal, are me and you the one who discussed the fact that I know you in real life? Let me know, Crystal. Butterdog says he takes it all a lot. Shout out to freaking B-Dog, man. Corpus said, after getting the free bag back in January, Chalk sent me a 15% text discount, so I had to add it to my subscription for the lit powder, so I'm getting the $100 bag of lit for $60 a month, which is a steal deal. Shout out to Corpus, stealing Chalk lit powder from Chalk. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Corpus. Freaking amazing, Corpus. I'll tell you guys, I have the lit every day. Like, I'm not even willy-nillying you guys. I do indeed. This is the only bag of lit that I leave closed in the house. The rest are getting empty. I keep it closed to make it like look proper. But when I run out of the other stuff, this thing will be first unsealed and then eventually empty. And then if I don't get more for a moment, I'll be begging Chalk. I'll be freaking ordering the lit ASAP, and I'll fill this with sand while it's being shipped, which should take about 2 minutes so that it still looks, beefy and full. But it is a full pound of chocolate, man, of organic heirloom cacao, which I didn't even mention. It's not just cacao in there. It's Ceylon cinnamon. It's organic vanilla bean powder, organic coconut milk powder, organic camu camu extract, organic lucuma extract. So it's super high in vitamin C. It's a superfood blend is what it is. I don't even know what central casting is. People always comment that, Swing. What the Sam Dam is that? An organization that like gets like actors and shit? Because people comment that on, like, for example, the girl astronaut who was on Mad Max. They say Central Casting. Is that some group or organization or some shit? Let me know. Well, Far North Man, I'm just thinking of something to put in here to make it look full of lit if it was empty of lit. So I thought about sand. As a talent agent, okay. Shout out to Jesse, dude. Jesse is dialed, and he's always full caps too. The guy does not freaking mess around. Also, I wanted to mention Desiree Dusty lectures. She said, hold on a second. The goldfish. Oh yeah, Lou Sine said he's getting chalk ASAP. Well, Lou. So the way the deal works today, which is a little bit shocking, is it's 44% off for life on the male or female vitality stack with the discount code 44life. If you apply the discount code 44life on the stack, it drops the price 44%. Then automatically you're going to get the $100 bag of lit included in your order automatically. So boom, bang, bang, free lit, 44% off on the stack, which is absolutely insane. Again, the male stack is the Shilajit, the Tomcat, and the Ashwagandha. The Tomcat is wild crafted. Listen, just so you know, every single chalk superfood has a story to it. It's not just some willy-nilly Chinese, Shanghai surprise. The Tomcat Ali in the male stack is wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. It increases free testosterone 87% in 21 days. And it boosts sperm count, sperm motility, muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. Super freaking powerful stuff. That's in the male vitality stack, and it has, I think, 23 clinical studies. Hidden History said, my name's Danny. I've been taking chalk for almost 3 months, about to get my 3rd shipment. Me and my wife are taking the male and female stack and added the lit cocoa powder. It's amazing. Hidden History is giving me deja vu freaking vibes, man. Because we also have, what's his name? Herbert. Herbert, him and his wife just ordered the male and female stack, and they're taking it too. So shout out to freaking Hidden History. And I don't know your age or plan, but you guys definitely will be extremely fertile if you're taking the male and female stack. We have many babies who have been conceived from chalk enjoyers, and it's freaking amazing, man. Guess who Magoo said, random question. Was there any hype on the Artemis 2 trip around the moon? I did not hear about it until 1 hour before it happened. I don't know. I think there was a bit of hype, but no, it kind of quickly popped off. You're right about that. Corpus said, when I don't have any cacao powder after the free gift, I felt down. So I had to get it subscription style. Shout out to Corpus, who's on the full-blown subscription to the chocolate powder as well as the stack. That is freaking awesome. There's a bunch of people on the site, by the way, right now. Remember, the discount code is 44life, and the website is choq.com. Put the male or female stack in your cart. Get that massive discount and get the free lit included. Sage Bear said, I was in Central Casting, background / extra work in TV and movies. I was in Law and Order and on Blue Bloods in New York City. Really, Sage Bear? Holy shit. Did you see any like Illuminati? No, I'm just kidding. But let me know how that went, Sage Bear. Did they grease the wheel? Lou said, yeah, bro, new on Rumble with you. Been following your IG for ages. Okay, so if anyone says ages, usually they're from Europe or usually the UK, but I think Europe in general. Louis, where the Sam damn are you from, dude? And he said, check DMs on IG from Louis and A. We talked about how they put the truth in plain sight in Wicked 2 when they popped the globe. Oh, wow, Lou, I remember that. Shout out to Lou, man. I remember you, dude. Ish said, can 44life apply to a custom subscription? Yes, it can, Ish. And if you get as much as basically a stack, you're going to get the free lit included as well. Swing said, there's also Masons that claim to be Masons that have no idea what about the levels to it. Of course, Swing. There's clue. I mean, Masons, like, what's a Mason? You might as well be a freaking, you might as well be the janitor at the Skull and Bones Society. Like, you don't really know what's going on unless you're really in depth in the organization. Or you might as well be Tony Westbrook. He works at SpaceX, but he runs like a coffee barista bar at SpaceX. I mean, I'm not chirping him. I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Some people are a part of something that they can't know the whole thing about it, right? Louis said, this whole April Fool's launch was the most obvious fake stunt they've ever done. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. Mach 33. I know, dude. Shut up and don't even tell me about it. I freaking know. But keep talking. I'm just saying, like, it is crazy. Ish said, do men also benefit from Irish moss? Yes, they do, dude. If you're getting the Irish moss, the benefits for men. Same thing for women. Hormones, nutrient absorption from the foods you're already eating. Again, every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you absorb more nutrients from your vitamins from your food in the beginning. So in other words, Again, even if you're eating 100% organically today, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. So if you're getting the Irish moss into you, you're getting more nutrients from your food, which is freaking crazy. Plus, it boosts lung function. It has immunity benefits if the immune system is even real. We talked about that yesterday or the other day. And those minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. Also, Ish, you may look to check out the Action 2.0, which I have my dad taking to help boost his blood flow, blood oxygenation, and heart health. It's the #1 circulatory heart benefiting superfood at chalk.com is the Action 2.0. But you should take it with food. You need to take that one with food. Do not have that one on an empty stomach. It's super freaking powerful, dude. Okay, I'm going to quickly shout out the live on on Instagram real quick. If you are on the website, quickly place your order ASAP. We have 2 bags of lit left to give away. Make sure you use that discount code 44life to get the lifetime discount and then get the free lit automatically included. Prep their audience first. I had no idea about the launch until day of. I know. Well, what do you even march about, right? Like, I remember, we were talking about this yesterday. NASA has the biggest film studio on Earth, on this globe. No, I'm just kidding. On their own property. And they also have a 60-foot deep swimming pool with a green screen in the back of it with a fully legit model of the space station. But that is the space station. They're not going to space. They're sitting in a freaking pool with a green screen in the back. People need to wake up about NASA, man. It means to deceive. Like, come on, they're deceiving you. They make you think you're on a spinning ball flying around globes and Earth and everything. It's completely fake. Shout out to Putters. Thank you, Putters. Okay, listen, guys. Shout out to George. He says, what a good-looking man. Thank you, George. I'm sure you're freaking great-looking too, dude. Guten Morgen. Okay, guys, listen. We have a shocking situation going on right now. Global energy crisis. The true shape of the Earth. NASA is fake. The Illuminati just did a mock exercise last year about what would happen if there was a global energy supply shocking shortage that caused complete chaos. They did that. Just like the Event 201 they did before the lockdowns of the pandemic, the fake pandemic. So listen, we're discussing this and a lot more. Shout out to Morgie on my Rumble live stream channel. So Rumble is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. There's no code words there. I can speak fully freely and not get fact checked or anything. If you want to tune in, click the link in my bio, especially Georgie and George. George, man, it's a name that can be like there's George. What's that little monkey, George, Curious George? But then that also can be a girl's name. Like it's a multifaceted name. So listen, we're live on Rumble right now. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. Click the link in my bio. Come on over now. And also, if you make an account, you're able to comment and join the conversation. Jai W. Crook, the mock exercise for this energy crisis was in Australia, which is freaking crazy, man. Okay, so listen, guys, come to Rumble now. We got 100 people on, actually 50, and we're discussing shocking breaking news, and I hope to see all of you there because this is an evil plan against humanity, and I am on your guys' team. We are on the same team. Where there's a big club, we're not in it. Why does McDonald's own a bunch of children's hospitals, but they don't own a single fucking farm? Did I say too much? I'm serious. Why does McDonald's own a bunch of children's hospitals, but they don't own a farm? They don't own a single farm. That's freaking weird, dude. Kat said she's an English teacher in Europe. And today's lesson, well, soon you're going to be speaking a different language, I think. She said, and today's lesson was about climate change, 9/11, and the shape of the Earth. Oh, gosh. You had to read that? Oh, Kat. I had a physics teacher who would talk about the globe, and I noticed behind his back, he had his fingers crossed. I think he knew he had to teach this curriculum of space or the globe or whatever it was, but he didn't want the karmicness to it, so he crossed his fingers behind his back. And he knows that shit's fake because he's a smart person. Jeremiah, I had a friend named Jericho, and when I used to call his home phone when we were in public school to come hang out, the answering machine was, hello, you reached Jake, Josh, Jeremiah, and Jericho, blah, 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 and the mom and dad. But yeah, they named all their sons with J's. Anyway, dude, Jeremiah, what did you ask again? Where can you reach your bio? It's at the link in my bio, dude. So, sorry, that does not help you. If you click my profile, you will see, Michael, this is a live stream on Instagram that you clicked. He joins the live. What the heck is this? link in my bio. Click the link. Click my profile. Then you'll see a link. You can click that. Shout out to Jeremiah. I hope you find it. Okay. Round Key said, bruh. He said, bruh, nah, the world ain't flat. It's round. Bro, you really think we live on a flat piece of earth? Yo, dude, I will freaking blow your mind if you come to Rumble right now, dude. Not only is it not a spinning ball, but there's also no such thing as planets, and space is fake. It's even more crazy than just we're on a flat earth. By the way, it's not just this flat disc floating around. That's what I'm saying. It's not a flat disc floating in space. It is fully a flat realm, and there's a firmament above it, and NASA is to deceive. It's a whole thing, dude. We'll talk all about it. Shout out to Pat Riet, Patriot. Shout out to Pat, man. That's a great username. Okay, see you guys on Rumble, all right? Much love, everyone. Okay, we'll see you guys. Rumble, come on. What's your view on flat moon and square Mars? Shout out to Adam, man. You can't go to Mars. I'll tell you about it. All right, see you guys on Rumble. Come on. All right, we got Jeffrey Epstein, who was spotted again. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see what comments I missed. Who's Rob Skibas again, Desiree? I forget who that is. Okay, hold on. Let me get caught up. This is crazy, dude. Guess who Magoo is smart and waking up or is fully awake as we speak? Louis Sine said, I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I just say ages. Okay, instead of for a while. Okay, that's why Louis Sine. Yeah, ages is kind of like a UK thing. It's the same thing, if they say mate or if they say, if someone says kindly, you're talking to usually a foreigner, usually an Indian. If you get a text, kindly send this, then that's one of the things too. Did you see the raid where they found all the body parts of crap? No, I didn't, Desiree. I don't even know if I want to know about that, but I know McDonald's, we should not be eating it at all in the slightest, man. Cyvamp said, not ball or flat. Simulation is more likely. Yeah, but the simulation has a physicality to it. Is it a ball simulation or is it a realm under a firmament simulation? I don't know if I buy this simulation thing. Technically, it's a simulation. Sure, if it's all energy, frequency, vibration, then, maybe energy, frequency, vibration, simulation somehow. But God is real, 100%. And this realm has a consciousness to it. Simulation, fuck, I don't know. Let me know though. Shout out to Corpus. Since 2019, I actually helped. I was the first. So Corpus, we've been live before with the owner of Chop, who is Seaton, who you see me live with. We started working together on orgone generators in 2017, 2018. Then, with the capital that was able to be found through orgone, he got Chalk up and running, and then we launched Chalk on my page in 2019, the Chalk Daily and the Action 2.0. So the Chalk Daily is the number one superfood for men, which we knew there's 50% reduction in testosterone today on average in the last 50 years. So guys are walking around soily. Jeffrey Epstein had low testosterone. He should have been taking Chalk. That's why he acted so fucked up and did all that weird shit. I'm serious. Low testosterone gives your head a freaking spin, man. Makes you do weird. You got to be calibrating your hormones. You got to be boosting testosterone today. We're exposed to too much stuff to be sitting around with low testosterone. Anyway, so we launched the Chalk Daily. That's the one that boosts total testosterone 21% in 90 days, plus sperm count and sperm motility. Super freaking detoxing. And so, yes, to answer your question, Corpus, 2019. By the way, guys, we're giving away 2 more bags of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia today. Go to chalk.com ASAP. I just put the link in the chat. I'll tell you about how to get the free lit in 2 seconds. But quickly go to chalk.com. There's a billion superfoods on there. And we are giving away free bags of the lit powder today, which is organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which boosts stem cell production. It's super detoxing and delicious. Go to chalk.com. I'll tell you about how to get it for free in a second, but open that in another tab now. And that's the cool thing about Rumble, too. The video plays in the background if you leave the app. Unlike freaking YouTube, you got to pay for that function. It's a freaking joke. Jesse said, I know, I saw the same thing. In Sweden now, where is it again? Finland? No, hold on. Netherlands. The Netherlands just made a law where 2 men can put their DNA together to have a baby from 2 males. Somehow, yes. Also, did you guys see the 2 guys who had a baby they adopted and they were is some weird shit, man. The baby, this guy is bouncing the baby saying, who do you want, Dada or Papa? And the baby says, Mama. And they all laugh. And people were crying in the comments, dude. I actually was a little bit like, especially if you have a little baby or several of them, you know what they're like, man. And it was a little bit shocking. I wasn't ready to see that video of a baby asking for mama who has two dads. Like, it's just a little bit, it's a unique new thing, right? But yes. Apparently you can get in big trouble now for quoting the Bible verses about that one particular thing, by the way. You know what I'm talking about. It's a bit of a fucking scenario, man. Get me off this planet. When people say that, I'm like, bro, we're not even on a fucking planet. Okay, guys, listen. I'm sorry, we're all over the place. It's Saturday, yay. Get your barbecues fired up tonight, guys. It's a freaking Saturday night. Get your barbecue, invite your neighbor over, know thy neighbor, have some grass-fed beef, and decalcify your pineal gland. Namira saw the video today. Yeah, Namira, me too, yesterday. But everyone was praying for the baby to have deliverance from, I don't really know how they worded it, but it was a bit fucking, you know, I can only say so much, even though we're on Rumble, like, two dads, like, I don't know, what would I be like if I had two dads? What would you write? If you had to choose two dads, two moms, where would we go with that? Leviticus. So the Leviticus dietary laws: don't eat pork, don't eat rabbits, don't eat anything with a paw, and pretty much don't eat any predators. You don't want to eat bear, wolves, fucking big cats, snakes. Half the shit in China you shouldn't eat, if not more than that. I mean, if they eat all kinds of stuff. I do love the people of China because we could get along. You could go there, have a freaking beer on the top of a giant skyscraper and have a million pieces of fish come out of the back, all cut up nice, and it's clean and everything. But the social credit system is a bit freaking strange over there, dude, I will say. Ish said grill and sip the chocolate Saturday. Exactly, Ish. So, guys, hold on. Listen, we're giving away free $100 bags of chocolate powder, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia on this live. I can't believe Chalk is doing this. Free $100 bags of organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, which boosts stem cell production. It increases your gut microbiome. It's delicious. It's hormone optimizing, and it is believed to decalcify your pineal gland. To get the free lit, you have to click chalk.com. Go to chalk.com. The number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women. I love what Corpus just said about the shape of the earth, by the way. Sorry, guys, like, it is flat. It's not a ball. There's no space. There's no planets. It's all fake. Notice all the planets are named after Greek pagan gods, too. The whole space deception, the whole globe deception is satanic. It is a satanic lie. We've never been to the moon. You can't go to the moon. You can't go to Mars. There's no planets. We're in a realm. There's other lands outside the ice wall, but there's no planets. I was talking to a friend yesterday. He goes, we see a star in the sky. He says, oh, that's Uranus. I always thought, what the fuck did they call the planet Uranus? Like, is that a joke? Are they bugging you? Like, haha, your ass. It's a planet called your ass. Like, what the hell, man? Listen, anuses. So, sorry. Number one superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. It is a hormone optimizer. It is a hormone calibrator. It's pro-fertile. It decalcifies the pineal gland. It boosts fertility. It freaking increases the production of new brain cells. It's called neurogenesis. You're going to absolutely love it. It is a superfood. Genghis Khan, Bruce Lee, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Genghis Khan all took shilajit. It's proven fact, and I'm sure Vladimir Putin takes it as well. I don't know, Cicadia Infinita. I'm pretty sure the moon is like it's like the sun. It's not solid, I don't think. It's like a hologram or something. Someone explain the moon. Is Swing from them still on? Explain the moon. Can you get to it, or is it in the jelly part of the firmament, which is like ether that you can't get to? Let me know. It's luminary. That's right. Desiree, drop the facts. Come on. So listen, this is the way the deal works. Shilajit's a superfood, yes. Go to chalk.com. If you put the male or female vitality stack in your cart and you apply the discount code 44life, you get a lifetime 44% off discount on the subscription, which you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. And automatically you're going to get a $100 bag of chocolate powder included in your order for free. 4% off with the code 44life on the male or female vitality stack. Can you fathom that for a second? You get the shilajit, the ashwagandha, the Irish moss, that's the female vitality stack, hormones, fertility, brain function, detox, DNA, memory, concentration, and focus. Shilajit is clinically studied to make your brain produce new brain cells, by the way. Do we think we could use some more brain cells? I'm pretty sure scrolling reels damages brain cells. So stop watching my videos now. I'm just kidding. But this one should be fun because it's long form. Like I'm not lights, camera, action, you know. And then also like even just Wi-Fi, cell towers, and smart meters fries your DNA. You do want to rejuvenate and restore your DNA. And if you're getting the minerals from the shilajit and the Irish moss, you're getting DNA boosting benefits, which they say our DNA is junk DNA. I say that's not what the monks say. Namira, yeah, exactly. What did Namira say? She said, boom, bang, bang. Mainstream algorithm said, Shane, I'm a content translator for content creators. Oh, dude, your fucking job's replaced by AI yesterday, man. Organic products market values 42 billion CAD in German DACH. So what are you saying, mainstream algorithm? I've had 100 people over the years come up to me on Instagram and say, hey, can I make your posts into Spanish, French, German, freaking Taiwanese? And I said yes to every one of them, and no one ever did it. So to me, walk the talk or shut up, man. No, I'm just kidding. But AI does do that. So what do you mean? What do you do, man? Let me know. But shout out to you, bro, all the way from Germany. Guten, what time is it for you guys? Guten Nacht, man. It's got to be nighttime over there. Afternoon. Guten Afternoonen. What else do I know? Scheiße. Flammenwerfer. That's flamethrower in German. Flammenwerfer. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right, if anyone else in here speaks German. What's another one? Das Auto, of course. Volkswagen, the people's car. I know all about it, man. I could go to Germany in a month. I'd be speaking your guys' language. I pick up things quick, man. That's why I don't even speak French and I'm in Canada, even though I grew up speaking a little bit of French. I know all the swear words, though. SciVamp still going on about this simulation. What do you think about it, SciVamp? Tell me about the simulation. Guys, a shitload of people are on the site right now, by the way. If you're on the website, quickly place your order with the discount code 44life, and you're going to get the free lit included in your freaking package, shipped to your door in 2 to 5 business days. The closer you are to Georgia, you will get your chalk sooner. But I mean, even if you're in freaking Idaho, like Mrs. Desiree is, she got her chalk in what, like 4 days? Far North fan, technically chalk does make you smart because you get the increase in brain cell production massively, 100%. Mainstream algorithm says his username is Media Dubber. So how do I type? Is that on Instagram? Media Dubber. Nope, not on Instagram. Let's check the old talk. Oh man, TikTok really gets my freaking joke over there. Media Dubber. All right, you got 57 followers. Heck yeah, dude. Strong start. I also have 57 followers. Okay, dude. Keep up the freaking grind, man. Dude, did you just go to Germany? Did you just get to Germany? Mainstream algorithm, when did you move to Germany? Look into DMT diffused red laser experiment. We need to band together. Things are going forward. Things going forward are going to get chaotic. For some reason, I was reading chocolate. I thought you said something about chocolate. Shout out to Mr. Nice Guy, man. It is about to get a little bit hairy, but I can tell you that the more we discuss it, the more we expose, the more we talk about it, the easier things will be, because more and more people will be completely aware and not fall for the strange deceptions that are fully coming around the corner. This is why I post. This is why we discuss, man, 100%. I know. I saw that, Ish. I saw that, man. Hold on a second. So we have 2 bags left of the lit powder. If you're on the site, quickly get your orders placed with that discount code. Well, no, Mr. Nice Guy, I was saying chocolate. I know it sounds like I'm saying chocolate, but it's cacao that it's called chocolate powder. It's a play on words, man. Swing said it's not coming. It is here. The Great Awakening. I know, Swing. Can't you feel it in the air, dude? A bajillion people are waking up. It's freaking wild. Dude, people are posting stuff. Like, we are being, not that I really care, but like vindicated, I believe is the correct term. We said there's satanic shit going on, blah, 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 blah. And now the masses are waking up. The unwashed masses, really. Shout out to Corpus. Corpus says it's a steal, guys. Get it? Shout out to Corpus, who's subscribed to the lit, by the way. Wow, Banver says, what exactly does decalcifying your pineal gland do? And not like the definition on Google, but its actual purpose. Dude, your pineal gland, for one, is the seat of your soul. It's the connection point between your physical body and your soul. It is your intuition, your psychic center, and it has rods and cones, just like your regular eyeballs do, but not for detecting the same type of light that your eyes detect, but for detecting or decoding the frequencies from the universe and the natural world. Your pineal gland, they want it calcified, because then you're discombobulated, you're upside down, you don't know what's going on, and you're in a lowered state of consciousness. That's basically the thing. So if you decalcify your third eye, that's right, Far North Bin, all of a sudden it's shaped like a pine cone, but when it's calcified, it's all curled up like a pine cone when it's shut. When you decalcify it, it opens up, it activates. And dude, this was the coolest thing ever for me. Now it's so normal. I don't even feel that excited anymore about decalcifying the people because I've done it so many fucking times. I've been talking about it for years, but I am excited when other people decalcify theirs. I'm stoked when they decalcify theirs because then they feel the difference. It feels like you're coming out of a drug-induced state. It feels like you're on cloud nine, man. That's what it feels like. And it also, like you feel bliss. Bliss is, by the way, one of the highest frequency emotions or like emotional frequencies. Like it's a serious thing. Bliss. If you look at a chart of human emotional frequency range or human emotions frequencies, blah blah blah, bliss is up there as like one of the top frequency emotions, and you feel that when you're decalcifying your pineal gland. Swing said, met a lovely elderly couple at the farm we go to this morning. They knew a lot of things we all know. Swing, I'm just like you, Swing. I can't go anywhere now without seeing and meeting someone who, like, I get conversations going with everyone, right? No matter what. Like, I'm just going to say something like, what's up? Where's this person at? You know? And it's just a natural thing now by waking up big time. Wow. Rio Dor Infinito said, the corresponding biochemical for bliss is anandamide. Bliss and ability to retain info and discernment. Wow, Infinito, that's freaking... Guys, you don't understand. The people on this live are not just some willy-nilly folks. We have some real people on this live that are like experts in their field. Like Swing. You guys don't know what Swing did for the last 25 years. Anything wrong with your house, Swing can fix. MSG, she probably knows, who knows what. Like, what do you guys all do? Everyone comment now what you do. Not just my job title, like I'm a customer service. Like, tell me what you do and tell me what you do for work. Because it's so interesting. We have people on here who are accountants. There's an accountant on here the other day, which is apparently there's about 12 months before most lawyers, accountants, and bookkeepers and shit get replaced by AI, basically. So you do want to watch out. Imagine if you went to school to be a coder or a website development or some shit, like AI can do that in 2 seconds now. It's a bit of a shitstorm, man. Mainstream algorithm, when did you get to Germany, dude? Are you in Germany right now? TikTok, man. Cyvan said, when your pineal gland is active, you can physically feel it in your forehead, as I do. And when I activate it in the car, the Bluetooth will glitch. Wow, your pineal gland is freaking strong. That is so cool. Me too. I mean, I don't know that I've disrupted my Bluetooth before, but I've had it where I walk by or drive by and all of a sudden a street light turns off or turns on. I've had that. Tripto said something. I tried to save Kids Future. Shout out to I tried to save Kids Future. Shout out to I tried to save Kids Future. Amy said, I'm going to school for forensic accounting. I know what forensics, well, hold on. What the Sam Damn is forensic accounting? Meg said, I'm a housewife, organic veggie gardener, hiker, burnt out former social worker. Meg. Well, hold on, Meg. You're a bored housewife, you say. Bored. You just got to get more sourdough going. The heck? You can't be bored as hell. I know. Mrs. Shane Vibe sometimes feels bored too, but I mean, your kids aren't bored. They wake up and they go, holy shit, this is such a beautiful day. And sometimes mom sits down at the end of the day and goes, damn, I didn't get anything done today. Meanwhile, from the kids' eyes, they've been nurtured and loved and everything is so beautiful. But shout out to Meg, who's a lovely housewife. That's a freaking job. That is a job that is actually a lot harder than many other jobs. I know people are waking up. It's shocking, man. It is a big deal. And we need to prioritize that as if it's like, I know right now it's like pushed to the wayside. Like, oh, all you are is like a housewife. Who the fuck thinks that? Did they not realize that's like the most important freaking thing in the whole wide world? If we had a society that was proper, like that is the proper thing, man. What do you want? Some teacher with blue hair raising your kid? Like, no. How about mom? You know how many thousands of hours you get more with your children if you homeschool them and you're a housewife with them? A bajillion more hours. Desiree says, blessed to be able to learn the truth so I can appropriately teach my children the truth. So, Desiree, tell me about it. Shout out to Meg. Mother Meg on here. I know a few Megs. Mainstream algorithm, where are you from, dude? Penna said, I'm body contouring and lash tech. Getting sick of it. Well, don't say getting sick of it. You might actually get sick if you manifest it. And it is one of the hardest jobs in the world. That's right, MSG. Swing is fully woke. Meg said, I'm also gluten-free, yeast-free, so the sourdough thing is a no-go. Wait a minute. But people with celiac, I know people with celiac can do einkorn flour. Einkorn flour can have people who are celiac consume it, no problem. Extremely low gluten, and it actually can boost your... My understanding is that if you boost your gut microbiome out the yin-yang, you can take on gluten again, but even before you do that, you can have einkorn, from what I heard. Yes, exactly. Hold on, let me double check something here. I think there's a bunch of people on the site right now. MSG said, I'm a grandmother of 11. Okay, hold on a second. If you think being a mom is important, wait till you're a grandma. Grandmother of 11. Do you look around, Grandma MSG, and say, look at all the life, like the butterfly effect that you had by falling in love with your husband and then having how many kids to have 11 grandkids? It's freaking amazing. I should stop saying kids. You know, kid is a goat, a baby goat. And what's Baphomet is a goat. So we should be saying children, not kids. Me too, Desiree. I mean, I got 26 doses by the time I was 2 years old. Amy, you're getting the, did you hook up mine, Shane? Did you hook mine up, Shane? Amy, did I hook your what up? We have 2 bags left of the lit powder to give away. There's still some people on the site, more than the lit we have to give away. If you're on the fence, quickly place your order at chalk.com to the male or female vitality stack with the code 44life to unlock that 44% off lifetime discount, and you get the $100 bag of chocolate powder included in your order automatically. So the way the deal works, number 1 superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the hot water purified Shilajit. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells, which increases memory, concentration, and focus. It calibrates your endocrine system. It also has C60 or carbon 60 in it, which has anti-aging effects. It's clinically studied. It's heavy metal tested. It is a superfood. And the second most popular superfood in the male and female stack is the organic ashwagandha, which massively increases melatonin production. It's pro-fertile. It's a hormone optimizer. You get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. So that could extend your lifespan, I'm sure. And we know that Wi-Fi, cell towers, smart meters, fluoride, chemicals, pesticides, all that stuff disrupts your hormones. We got to be calibrating them. And our organic ashwagandha is clinically studied to do just that. And that's in the male and female vitality stack. The third one in the female stack is the wild crafted Irish moss, which we need to be getting into us because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. And so if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, then you're able to absorb more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with. Plus, it binds to the minerals, replace heavy metals in the body. Minerals grab onto heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. So if you go to chalk.com, it's first come, first serve, CHOQ.com. Go there, put the male or female vitality stack in your cart, apply the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, and then you get a 44% off lifetime discount. And then if you place your order on the live, you get a free $100 bag of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia included in your order for free, which is shocking. And we have 2 left. This is a micro Saturday live stream to give away free chalk, help people detox, and discuss all these shocking things that are going on in this strange freaking realm today, guys, which is a beautiful realm too. It's strange, but it's beautiful. Let me just see here. Hold on. Synchronicity. This is how you know you're on the right path. Sheldon, who I'm going to go live with soon, sent me a screenshot today. When you type in Shane Vibes on Instagram, it gives you an AI overview. And it said, like, Shane Vibes, some of his stuff was debunked by Milo, this fucking guy, you heard about it. And I said, that's crazy, we talked about it. And then Dialed, who's not on the live right now, but his real name or his name on Instagram is Tyler, he sent me a screenshot at the same time of an AI overview on Instagram of what happens when you type in my name. Anyway, so it's a synchronicity, man. Shout out to Butterdog. What did I say that was so funny again? I am so funny, but I'm wondering what specifically. No, I'm just kidding. Bandrew says, does anyone know a natural remedy my mom can take? Oh, shit. Someone help out Bandrew's. Yeah, Milo. I know fucking Milo, dude. Debunked by satanic bots. I mean, I wouldn't call them satanic. No, but mainstream, you say you're from Germany, you're born there, but I mean like from, like where are you from before you were born in Germany? Right? Like if I was born in China, I could say I have Chinese citizenship, but like I wouldn't say I'm Chinese. You know what I mean? If I was born in Kenya, like I don't know that I would say I'm African. You know what I mean? Let me know, dude. Chiroli said, shout out to Butterdog. He said he'd get minerals and Shilajit. Good call, Butterdog. Definitely. No, I don't know that he was. I don't think he's satanic, Desiree. But he definitely is a bit of a clueless guy. Like he still thinks fluoride is good and stuff, and we do disagree on many things. But he thinks it's bad that I expose true things that he doesn't believe in and promote natural superfoods alongside it. So, for example, some shit's popping off. The Illuminati is doing something crazy. And I say, guys, this is crazy. We got to be taking superfoods. Here's the chocolate. We're giving it away for free. He got pissed off because he doesn't believe in the shit I post about, thinks it's a conspiracy, and then thinks I'm steering people the wrong way and blah, 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 blah. Okay, dude, but that's your opinion, and you're buying the official story. Yeah, Corpus, I mean, I did technically, like, I got some ideas from that guy's video, but I've been talking about that shit for years, like how AI is AI is, you know, Satan wanted to be like God, and AI, so Satan wanted to be like God. Satan wanted to hear everything, be everywhere, see everything, know everything, like God. Well, AI, if it gets fully implemented, would hear everything, see everything, be everywhere, know everything. So Satan and AI have a lot in common. I made that video multiple times. And then in his video, he mentioned how man is creating, God created man in his image, and man is creating AI in his image by making AI robots. It's like a reverse creation story. That was a cool part I got from his video. He didn't like that I made a video from his video. Well, fuck off. You post it on Instagram. I mean, it's going to be made into other shit, so don't even worry about it. MSG said, but thank you, Corpus. MSG said, I wanted to do a heavy metal detox and a parasite cleanse. Which product correlate with one another so I can order it now? Shout out to MSG. The number one superfood for heavy metal detox at chalk.com would be the purified Shilajit, which is in the female vitality stack. The Irish moss, also with all of those minerals, replace heavy metals in the body. and bind to them and excrete them out of the body. And then the third one in the female stack, all those two, by the way, both are anti-parasitic. So Shilajit and Irish moss boosts your gut microbiome and makes parasites not want to live there. Grandma MSG, this is incredible, guys. I wish Sunny was on. Sunny is 74, swears by chalk. She has a pretty crazy story about what it did for her, but let's just say she really loves chalk. It's the hormone optimizing effects. It's the detox effects. It's the brain power effects. I wish I got my grandma taking the Shilajit, but I couldn't because she was on 55 different pharmaceuticals and I wasn't her caretaker, so I couldn't do that. But it boosts your memory. So she would have been remembering a lot more in her later years if she was taking Shilajit. It's clinically studied to boost your memory. I mean, Vladimir Putin takes it. The Russian military secretly studied it for 40 years. So MSG, I would definitely say the female vitality stack. And if you go to the site now and put the female vitality stack subscription in your cart and apply the discount code 44life where it says coupon code, put the letters 44LIFE on it, apply the discount, and then automatically you're going to get that 44% off discount on the price of the female stack. And if you place your order on the live, you're going to get the $100 bag of the chocolate powder, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, included in your order automatically, which all 11 of your freaking grandchildren will love, by the way. For detox deliciousness, it's so freaking yummy. You can eat it by the spoon dry. You will love it, MSG. What is with the MSG, by the way? Is that like is that, I don't mind calling you MSG, I'm just wondering. MSG is toxic though, guys. Watch out, eh? In China, they use it as a seasoning. I don't get it. In China, they use MSG as a seasoning. And they don't care about it. To them, it's like salt. I don't know. I thought MSG is totally shit for you. And here we have like MSG free. People are avoiding MSG out the yin yang because it's so toxic. You know what I mean? I love Cyvamp giving their real time. Who asked what is MSG? Did someone ask? But I know it's monosodium glutamate. That's right. Watch out on that. Look at, Cyvamp is going off about his experience about having a decalcified pineal gland. That's so amazing. And it is toxic. That's what I thought. Amy, are you getting the female stack? Because you've been talking about the female stack, Amy. Miss Independent. Shout out to Amy. 11. Oh, yeah. So she had 3 children and now has 11 grandchildren. So that means each one of her 3 children had at least, some of them had to have 4 kids. 4 children, rather. That is such a great, it's supposed to be. Listen to this. It's supposed to be, be fruitful and multiply was one of God's commands. Be fruitful and multiply. So MSG heeded God's word. Infinito, be careful with methylene blue, dude. I wouldn't do methylene blue. Be careful. It's pharmaceutical, man. It's freaking. I don't mean to rain on your parade if you're all stoked about methylene blue, but you gotta watch out. Mainstream, you didn't even answer my question yet, dude. You're talking about sending me money? You can do a super chat, actually. Mainstream, if you feel like it, dude, you can donate all your money now on the live. There's a button you can press. Donate now, dude. It's going to a good cause. Me. Just kidding. MSG said, my son has 6. My son has 6. My daughter has 3. My other daughter has 2. Wow. MSG, that is so MSG, I'm going to hold a slot for you to get the free lit because we only have 2 left. And I want to make sure you get one. Yeah, Infinito, if I had to mention, like, basically, I wouldn't do methylene blue because I would sooner do blue spirulina, man. Natural spirulina, not methylene blue. They got a factory make it. I don't believe in ivermectin, fenzibondol, or whatever the fuck it's called. I know there's a whole thing with that. I don't buy the story that it's good for you. I would never take any of that stuff. Embry said a friend of ours ended up hospitalized after methylene blue. I mean, methylene blue, doesn't it say meth at the beginning of it? I know there's no meth in it, but like, it's a chemical formula, man. I don't like that. I like organic. Exactly, Corpus. Okay, hold on a second. Amy, if by medications you mean your egg sandwiches, no, you'd be fine. But I mean, no, if you have medication, I have to say consult your healthcare practitioner prior to taking chalk, because no one knows any details about, or sorry, like chalk is intended for healthy adults, and we don't know if it can mess with this, that, or the other. You got to talk to. Ideally, you go to a naturopath. Amy, can I ask what medication you're taking, just out of curiosity? I know that's super personal. Like, if you were in front of me right now, actually, I probably still would ask you if it was just me and you, but not in front of people. Like, what's your medication? You never know if someone has like a, like a some type of, it's personal, of course. Hold on a second. Best way to take Matthew, it's by the best way is a scoop, one or two scoops in water, man. Martin said, I finally got my lit. It's awesome. Shout out to Martin. I'm so glad you're loving your friggin' lit, man. Beautiful, dude. I tell you, all of you guys will love your lit. All of you guys will love your lit powder 100%. Jesse says dry scoop it. Jesse, shout out to Jesse. He is in full caps all the time for some reason, and I don't mind it at all. Dry scoop it. Yeah, no kidding, man. Vamp, I don't know. He said, what if methylene blue is coming from a company called Live Good? I just know that, like, how do you even make methylene blue? To type this in, I have to first type, how do you make meth? And then I finish it with methylene blue. Let me type in, like, what is methylene blue? It's a synthetic compound used as an FDA-approved medication. Dude, it's FDA approved. That should get your ass to turn around and run as far away from it as possible. The FDA approved it. No, no, no. Do not. So then it says, while used for anti-aging and cognitive enhancement, serious risks such as serotonin syndrome exist. I wouldn't, yeah. Now, here's the thing. To Mr. Hold on a second. To Mr. Infinito, who just got your methylene blue. Now, all you need to do, return it, get your refund, start the process now, and put that money instead towards the chocolate, or rather the male vitality stack, with the discount code 44% off for life, 44 life. And then you get the free $100 bag of the chocolate powder included in your order as well. We've had people before come on live say, I just bought a bunch of Shilajit. I just bought a bunch of Tonkat Ali from Amazon, blah, blah, blah. I say, return it now. You never want to get anything from Amazon. And put that money towards a stack, and we'll throw in a freebie. Amazon's not giving you freebies. Unless you steal it, like you can buy it, take all the capsules out, return it, you'll probably get your money back. But don't do that, because you don't want the stuff on Amazon, man. It's a Shanghai surprise. So, dude, we have 2 more bags of the organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia left to give away on the live. The male vitality stack has the Tonkat Ali, which is wild crafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforest. It boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. It boosts muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. You will freaking love it. And the male and female stack both have the hot water purified Shilajit, which does what methylene blue does without the FDA approval and or syntheticness of it. fertile, hormones, memory, concentration, cognition, focus, detox. You will love the Shilajit. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. This is basically the last call. Free lit if you get a male or female stack and you use the discount code properly on the subscription. That's right, Corpus. Yeah, that's they may be that they may very well be. That could be true, Corpus, 100%. Okay, yes, exactly. What else did I just post about? Hold on a sec. It's crazy how a reel can get 300,000 likes. You know what's crazy actually? Um, what's crazy is that how many millions of people around the world have seen my face? It's such a strange thought. And how many people have seen how handsome I am? No, I'm just kidding. But isn't that a weird thought, eh? Like, how many years ago, and you would have never had that many people see your face? And without being like an Illuminati plant, too. You know what I mean? Wow, this is one of my most viral videos, man. Yes, exactly. So, guys, last call, free lit. Get it while you can. Get it before the Great Reset. Decalcify that pineal gland of yours and become the strongest version of yourself. Will, I'm not proud. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help wake people up, but I'm not proud because pride is a sin. But I am happy that God put me here to wake a bunch of people up. I think I've woken a bunch of people up. You know what I'm saying? Well, Desiree, what I mean is like to get that amount of people seeing your videos and whatnot without signing any deals, without doing anything strange, without being a part of like Hollywood, you know? So thank you to Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg, man. Yeah, only a government plant would say they're not a government. Actually, don't cops have to say if they're a cop? I think so. We have cops watching this live right now, by the way, guys. Like, no, not even willy-nilly you. We have whatchamacallit, a bunch of professionals on the live, big time. Well, Desiree, see your pineal gland's working, so you know I'm a real one. There's some people who are like, I don't know how early or how late in their awakening they are, but they come to my page, they're like, what's this guy have a million followers? He must be like an Illuminati plant. Use your discernment, dude. What angle am I? What's the angle on my page? Truth and consciousness and awareness? Like conspiracies exposed? Like, what do they benefit from a guy talking about flat Earth? I mean, you'd think if flat Earth this is a distraction. It's not a distraction. It's probably the biggest lie they ever freaking done. Okay, hold on. There's still a bunch of people on the site. Someone's placing their order literally right now, so we pretty much have one bag of lit powder left to give away. If you're on the fence, quickly get your order placed with the discount code 44LIFE, 44 life, and get that free lit included in your order. This is pretty much the last call, guys, with 2 left and 1 basically being ordered as we speak. Yeah, and it is a wild one, man. Amy said, can you pray for me, Shane? Amy, I've been praying for you. Of course I can pray for you, Amy. But Amy, what's going on? And did you DM me? You said you're going to DM me. Amy. No, I don't see any DMs from an Amy. But Amy, your prayers have been answered. Let's have a prayer for Amy. But Amy, what's going on? Like, why do you need, like, you're doing all right, eh? Like, you're all right? Or what? Penna said, I followed you for so long. I watched you grow. You're for sure for the people. Shout out to Penna. Thanks for realizing that yeah, we're not exactly. I have so much more to share with you guys too. Like this is the tip of the iceberg, man. Vlogs coming around the corner, real life stuff. Like the green screen shit is chill, but I gotta show you guys like harvesting wild rice in a canoe in a swamp. You know. Lou said, I think that about that a lot. Enjoying being anonymous while I still can. Once you're out there, you never know who knows you. Millions of people. Dude, the thing is, I've only had the most positive effects from being online. The best. I know people all over the world. Dude, I could go to Italy right now, post in my stories, I'm going to Italy. Someone would have me over and make spaghetti, man. And I'd bring the wine or something. Um, I could go to Spain. I could go to any country. I could go to I could go to Florida right now and hang out with Swing from them. I'll probably sleep in his one of his swing sets he makes. He makes all kinds of swing sets. I could I could go to where MSG lives. I could go to Amy's, like, you know what I mean? It's a cool thing. People around the world. Okay, hold on a second. MSG, Mrs. Grandma with 11 grandchildren, just got the female stack and the chalk minerals, which means she's getting the free lit powder in her order and one of the last ones. Shout out to MSG. Guys, if you're on the fence, you're on the site, quickly place your order. We have one more bag of lit left to give away. MSG said, what is good for surgery recovery? Well, MSG, two things. One, minerals rebuild your DNA. So the minerals you're getting in the chalk minerals and the minerals that you're getting in the shilajit will support that. But also, specifically, shilajit is known for muscle recovery, tissue recovery. Like, basically, you just got what's going to help that. In fact, MSG, who was it? Who was it on the live who like gimped their leg? Where's Karate John? Is Karate John in here? He like got an injury or something, and anyway, he's taking Shilajit. He said that's the fastest he's ever recovered from that kind of injury, and he was taking chalk. So, oh, that was Butter. No, that was Butter. That wasn't Karate John. That was Butter Dog. Sebastian said, has the moon effect on the seas and plant growth based on moon phases? Let me read that again. Has the moon effect on the seas and plant growth based on... Rephrase that, Sebastian. There's got to be a language barrier, dude. Butter, I know, dude. Shout out to Butter Dog. He's been taking chalk since, honestly, God knows when. It's been so long for him. But his testosterone levels now are freaking up there. Butter Dog was a shell, like, you guys are going to see. Butter looked like picture a guy who, like, just a frail shell of a man. That was Butter Dog. Then he got the male stack. And this is his own words, by the way. How he felt, like dweeby, twiggy, like you could flick him, and now he is not only like jacked. I think he grew in height. You did say that, Butter Dog. I don't know if he was, but I think and now his testosterone rates are surging, and he's taking the Tomcat, the male vitality stack. Freaking awesome, Butter Dog. He went from being someone you'd want to stay away from to someone you want to be with. Martin said, I take chalk for a month now. I feel a big difference, especially in testosterone. Shout out to Martin, man. Martin is feeling the benefits of clinically studied superfoods. I'm not surprised. Freaking awesome. And Martin, by the way, he's not really a regular on the lives. He's been here a few times, but he's taking chalk. He's a chalk enjoyer. Shout out to Martin, man. I went from 6 to 6'3" after taking 8 Tomcat a day. Shout out to Butter, man. And he finally got a girlfriend, too, his first ever. Shout out to Butter, man. Freaking awesome, man. Taking Tomcat for a year. Well, Butter Dog, you got to invest in your health, right? And it's not an expense. It's an investment. People got to figure that out. Soul Wizard said, I feel like I rolled back 10 years. Wow. Soul Wizard, that is so amazing. Ish says his confidence increased. That's from testosterone, surely. And for women, well, the Shilajit optimizing your endocrine system is an impeccable thing. So cool. Shout out to MSG. I love it. Okay, guys, hold on a second. This is the final call. We're pretty much about to shut down the deal. We have a bag of lit left to give away. Quickly get your order placed with that discount code 44life to unlock the 44% off lifetime discount. And then you will also get the $100 bag of the chocolate powder included in your order for free. Shout out to MSG, who just got her female stack and the minerals. She's going to feel like $1 million taking that. I'm excited to hear the difference of MSG's brain function. Like, I'm sure it's dialed right now. She's talking about organic castor oil, so clearly she is in the know. Um, but I'm excited to hear her effects, because if she has even a quarter of the experience that Sunny had, or Laura. By the way, guys, Laura designed the Orange County flag in 1968 in 11th grade, and that is Orange County's flag right now. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, she's 70 something now, and she says that yeah, she had a big impact from taking chalk. She swears by it. Castor oil, my brother used to put on his ankles after rolling and smashing them up from skateboarding. I know all about castor oil. Um, Desiree, shout out to Desiree. You know, some of you guys come and go. Like, we used to have Texas Food Systems on here. We used to have Aloha Patriot on here. It comes and goes, but Swing has never come and went. He's just been on. Ish has been here for a while. Butterdog has been day one. Uh, Soul Wizard Tim is like a day one. He's not come and went. He's been on. And shout out to Amy. Yeah, she's goaded Butterdog. That's right, man. You youngins and your little ways of talking, eh? Butterdog. I don't know why I'm like belittling Butter right now. The guy, he is a Giga Chad. He is built different. Butterdog, you should do a course. Like, you should literally do like a some type of. You should do something, Butter, because you are built different, man. He says he's on every live for real. Sometimes he won't comment though. Sometimes he's just kind of lurking. Nothing wrong with lurking, man. Me and my cousin did that a few times, driving around in his car in town when he was in town visiting. Lurking, just seeing what people are up to, spying on people. You guys ever spied on? Where am I going with this? Illuminati plan. They have a plan. We have a plan too. It's called being organic and detoxing and decalcifying our pineal glands. That's where we're at. So let's freaking do it. Let's get some chalk. Let's get some shilajit, like MSG just did. Let's feel like $1 million and no longer be having calcified pineal glands. Hold on a sec. Exactly. There's Tyler. Yo, Tyler, what's flopping, dude? I just mentioned you on my live. You didn't know that I'm live right now, but I'm live right now, dude. Wait a minute. Tyler Wellness. Damn, that's not Tyler. Never mind. Sorry, Tyler. Tyler, we're live on Rumble, but there's a guy named Tyler Newell, Newell, and I thought you were him. So never mind, bro. Shout out to Tyler, though. Whoops. What else we got? Oh, huh. So Christina Koch, I'm sorry, that's her name. Christina Koch is her name. I'm sure that's like a play on words, you know. She is an astronaut, apparently, and she's having rehabilitation therapy for having been in space a week after going to space. After we already saw her stand and walk fine on stage to talk about her experience in space. And now she's doing rehab because of the lack of gravity up there. What a freaking joke, man. Martin says, does shilajit alone help with getting out heavy metals? Yes. Or should I do a specific fast on that? Yes. You should fast, 100%. But also shilajit does bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. MSG said, how long does it normally take for the decalcification of the pineal gland? That's a very good question. I don't think there is a specific number. I don't know that I could tell you a specific number because everyone has a different how calcified are people's pineal glands, right? For me, when I first started taking shilajit and the chalk minerals consistently, it was within, and I was chugging spring water, like I was seriously hydrating myself. I got a sound in the middle of my head while I was laying in bed at night, pitch quiet. It sounded like something cracked, like sand grinding, like in the middle of my head. And at the time, I didn't know what the Sam it was. And I'm like, what could I have just heard in the middle of my brain that made a cracking sound? Like, it's the weirdest thing. I've never heard it since. I never heard it before. It sounded like something cracking in the middle of my head. The sound came from inside of my head. So I Google it. Apparently, it is a thing that some people have heard their pineal gland decalcify. So I was hearing like some of that calcification deposit crack and break off or something. I think that's what I heard. So, but how long? I don't know. Like MSG, have you drank fluoride for 40 years? Have you drank fluoride for 10 years? Have you ate GMOs, glyphosate and atrazine, you know? The main thing though, you don't want to put a time limit on it. The main thing is if you're taking Shilajit and these superfoods consistently, you are going to experience the clinically studied potent and powerful and beautiful benefits. But that is a good question. Shout out to Sebastian, man. I'm sorry I didn't get to answer your question, but you got to reword it. Yeah, SciVamp, exactly. That's possible. So free lit, one bag left. MSG scooped up the second last bag. We have one left. Quickly place your orders with the discount code 44life. This is the final call on the live. We're shutting this live down imminently. And I want to make sure anyone who's on the fence begins their freaking journey. I almost said healing journey, but no. Chalk is not intended to treat, cure, heal, or diagnose. It's just a superfood. It's just good for you. It's just rejuvenative and restorative and optimizing is what it is, which is freaking awesome. I think that the strangeness they're spraying us with is in the chemtrails should be discussed more, and people need to understand what the Samdam's going on. It's not just about modifying the weather. It's about modifying you, man. So, but truth is prevailing, and guys, freedom is about to be restored out the yin yang, and people are waking up at an unprecedented rate, and I see nothing but positive awesomeness in the near future. And also, I believe Christ is coming back, so there's going to be divine intervention here. For sure, we're in the end times. Everyone notice that? With all the shit that's going on, they just figured out that they could take 2 male DNAs and make a baby from 2 male DNAs in the Netherlands. Isn't that kind of meddling with the fabric of the world? You know what I mean? It's a little bit strange. Namira says, been noticing too many chemtrails. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. There's a lot of trails. It's been a cloudy couple weeks here, actually. Shockingly. Very cloudy. And it's cloudy this time of year normally, but it's just a little bit too cloudy for my liking right now. And there's been a lot of trails when it has been a blue day. Like yesterday was a blue sky day, beautiful blue sky. They started spraying it at sunset, and I saw it. And it was something to be detoxing for sure. But the more we talk about it, like, dude, I'm invigorated. When I drive through town and I see a bunch of other guys my age, younger, older, driving by, I'm thinking, well, it's giving me Freedom Convoy vibes, because when I see a bunch of freaking dudes who I saw at the Freedom Convoy walking around and driving around town, I'm thinking when something pops off, these are our people, man. And we will all band together. It's going to be so freaking cool and awesome. SciVamp, I'm a beekeeper, so I'm sure honey, you could pretty much live off that. Yeah, it's got the sugars. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have fats though, but you can survive on, dude, there's people who have survived on freaking gruel, like oatmeal. There's people who have survived on an old moldy loaf of bread their whole life. Like, you can live off such littleness. But I know if you're super nutritionist, they'll be like, no, you need the aminos, you need the this, that. That's a bit above my pay grade, man. I just like taking superfoods. I like eating healthy and clean, and I like moving around, stacking wood, and exercising by doing things. That's what I like, and I think we'd be all right. And I think a lot of people like, I mean, I get it if you like measure your your proteins and you're a bodybuilder and shit, but that shit's not good for you either. Being a bodybuilder, I think, will shave like 15 years off your life. Namira is from Bangladesh. Wow. Shout out to Namira, all the way from Bangladesh. There's not a, do you have to use a VPN to watch me there? That's crazy. Okay, guys, listen, we're going to extend this deal for the next 30 minutes. If you are on the fence, you are on the website, and you are ready to decalcify, boost your pineal gland, optimize your endocrine system, increase natural energy, increase fertility, or anything of the sort, and you're on the website, chalk.com, place your order to the male or female stack with the code 44life. Get a lifetime 44% off discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, you're going to get the $100 bag of chocolate powder included in your order, and you're going to freaking love it. 30 minutes. You got till 3 p.m. EST. Shout out to MSG. I'm so excited for your experience taking chalk. DM me anytime, guys. Shout out to Matthew. He said he loves his chalk and chocolate. I love you all. We'll see you on the next one. And turn on live notifications so you know when we're live next. All right? Much love, everyone.